So as you guys know, I'm always on the Trading 212 app, and to my surprise, they added something new this year that's really going to help me out, and that is the year-to-date feature on the Trading 212 graph. This is my stocks and shares ISA, as you can see, and one thing I immediately realized is that I only made £622 this year so far, so that's a rate of return of 0.5%. So to date, every single year, I have always received at least 10%, closer to 12%, but anyway, my target has always been 10%. And I've realized how off track I am this year. And these are some of the lessons that I learned from receiving such a small gain in this current year. So in this video, I thought I'd just share my portfolio quickly and also talk about why my return has been so low. So this year-to-date addition is very welcome from me because it allows me to keep track on how close I am to reaching 10%. 0.5% is pretty bad. At this pace, I will only be reaching around 6%. But then the thing is that lots can change in the stock market. We have only gone through 1 month of 2026. But anyway, I'm using the Trading 212 app to show you all of this. And if you would like to sign up to Trading 212 and receive a free fractional share worth up to £100, then all you have to do is to follow the link in the description box down below. Alternatively, if you've already signed up to Trading 212 and haven't received your free fractional share, then all you have to do is to press the 3 horizontal line menu over here, then scroll all the way down until you see the section use promo code. And then in this section, just enter the code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. Now, my goal this year is to become fully invested in the stock market and hold none of this pesky cash, which I have been holding for a while. As you can see, I have over £100,000 in cash. However, currently I do have around £13,000 in investments. And also my Trading 212 Invest account is fully invested. There are some things that I do want to change. And as you can see here, a lot of my portfolio has changed for 2026. Apart from the one S&P 500 experiment that I'm carrying out, I want to be more purposeful about the way I invest into the stock market. Namely, I don't want to support certain companies that I would class as unethical, which are creating more inequality around the world. And that does include Nvidia. It definitely includes Palantir and companies like that. Now, as you can see, I've already started this shift. I have invested into the iShares MSCI USA Islamic Fund. This is an Islamic screened ETF. Again, this is not perfect because it's investing into companies that I wouldn't want to invest into, for example, Microsoft and Tesla, but it is a step forward in me trying to be more conscious about what I invest into. I also have investments in the HSBC MSCI Japan Islamic Fund. As you can see, over the past year, it has been doing pretty well, but right now my return is pretty much just 1 pence. I also today just bought some shares in the silver ETF from iShares. If you've been following silver, it's had a massive crash recently. Over the past week, down by over 30%. This is definitely a crash. That's a third of its value almost done in a week, which is absolutely ridiculous. I thought I'd buy some. And since then, which is literally today, I am down a further 7%. I'm not sure if silver will be a huge part of my portfolio going forward, but I thought I'd take advantage of a little dip and see where it goes. I do think silver's rise in price has been crazy and don't think it's unsustainable. But then again, my thoughts have nothing to do with what the future is going to hold. Now, if I quickly switch over to my Trading 212 Invest account, you can see the year-to-date on this account has been pretty abysmal. It is down by 0.1% or a loss of £17.88. And this is because I have everything invested into the NASDAQ 100. Now, currently, I'm at a pretty high loss. I just want to break even so that I can rid myself of the NASDAQ 100. And I do not want to be invested into the companies that the NASDAQ 100 invests into, namely Nvidia and Palantir. Now, going back to my stocks and shares ISA, do still think it's possible to make 10% this year. However, the realization I have to come to is that now that I have changed the type of funds that I invest into, for example, these funds, they're way less diversified than, the S&P 500 or the Vanguard Japan. So I can't expect to be getting 10% every single year. So my expectations do have to come down a bit more. 6% a year is probably something I would be more expecting and actually realizing more than, closer to 11 or 12%. And at the end of the day, it's definitely a trade-off because I'm deciding not to invest into certain companies that are probably going to be the outperformers going forward. And the active choice that I make in not supporting these companies will also mean that my portfolio won't grow at the same rate as when I was actually investing into those companies. Besides that, of course, it's never a good idea to stay in cash. That being said, we've had a very volatile past 3 months. As you can see, a fund like this is basically down over the past 3 months. I'm still happy having cash because if anything goes sideways, I could always load up on more shares. Today, I actually tried to buy more shares, but my order was not fulfilled. And if those orders were fulfilled, it would have been a 2% gain. So yeah, having extra cash, for me anyway, is a peace of mind just in case something goes wrong. Having cash for me is that safety blanket. I do have other portfolios, not just my invest account. I have an ISA somewhere else. It is invested into long-term funds. And when the new tax year opens, I'm also going to be investing in that and not keeping any cash because I do think £100,000 may be enough cash. So make sure to check out some of my other videos and I'll see you in the next video.